Hi, I want to tell you a story. When I was 15, I went to an RX Bandits concert. They were at the time, this is like around 2006 or 7. One of my favorite bands, good friend of mine in high school got me into them. So they were touring at the release of their album excuse me, most currently released at the time, and The Battle Begun. So I go to, I think it was the Roxy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Roxy in Hollywood, and go with a few friends, one of whom, and for sake of privacy, I'll call her Layla. She was someone who was a good friend at the time. Of course, I had some major feelings for her. I had a big crush on Layla. She had a boyfriend, so she was off limits. Anyway, we go to the show. We have a great time, and I think it was probably the very last song or like the encore, and RX Bandits comes. They're in the middle of like their very last song, so we're about ready to head out, and as was typical in these shows, it would get kind of crazy, a little it'd be super crowded, just be like, you're inches apart from other people, dancing, jumping around, pushing each other, etc. So people would fall down and pick each other back up and stuff, and just have a good time. So we get outside and we're gonna get ready to leave, and Layla realizes her scarf that she had brought, this scarf that I guess was meaningful to her, she couldn't find it. So she realized, oh, it must have slipped off while we were dancing around. And she's like, oh well, I guess that's that. And I realized she was disappointed and would have obviously survived without it, but I got that it was important to her, so I was like, all right, no worries. Because I felt like at the time, I just would do anything for Layla. So I go back inside and just kind of navigate through the whole crowd, still jumping around to RX Bandits playing, and I get as far towards the front of the stage as I can, and just a few feet within the stage, I find, I think it was like a silver colored scarf just on the floor now, probably damp with just sweat and probably mixed drinks and stuff, whatever was on the ground. I quickly snatch it and run back outside and give it to Layla, who is of course grateful that I ran back and got it for her. Why am I telling you this story? Well, I miss those times when, well, yeah, it felt like life was a lot simpler. For one thing, 15 or 16 years ago, I guess, yeah, 16 years ago. And also the fact that we're really, as RX Bandits put it, what we need right now is love, and that's it. That's all I have to say. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.